Before this hearing even begins, pay close attention. This isn't just another DWI case. What starts as a routine probation hearing quickly unravels into a shocking chain of violations, contradictions, and a major twist involving a second, far more serious case. Stick with this, because everything escalates fast.
Say on behalf of your client?
Would you explain to you're applying for probation, is that right?
Yes, applying for probation.
And tell her about your family.
Before this hearing even begins, pay close attention. This isn't just another DWI case. What starts as a routine probation hearing quickly unravels into a shocking chain of violations, contradictions, and a major twist involving a second, far more serious case. Stick with this. Everything escalates fast.
And what's happening with you?
So back in November, my wife lost her grandpa, and she was having like breakdowns. So she got prescription medication, which is I think like eskeletopram. So she was taking that for a couple weeks, and then she had like a screening for a hernia. So she had stopped taking them for the whole week. That caused her to get a mental illness. So she had to get hospitalized at the specialty transplant hospital for psychosis and bipolar 1. So that caused a whole bunch of stuff. She can't drive. I have to take care of her basically. And she relapsed back in January, still with the same thing, psychosis and all of that stuff. So I had to take 2 months off in order for me to take care of her. I just recently started working again in January, but I still got to take care of her. I got to take care of my 2 kids. I got to go to work. So I'm the only one in the household working now. So I'm the only one paying all the bills. I got 2 car notes, rent, my kids' food, things like that. So I'm picking my kids up from school. I'm the one taking them to school, picking them
Your
up.
problem is that they're asking for inpatient treatment. That's what we need to get to the point. So what you're giving me is reasons why you don't want to do inpatient treatment.
4 years in prison recommended, but suspended if the judge approves probation. This is huge. In Texas, a DWI third or more is a felony, and judges don't play around. So every excuse, every detail he gives here will be weighed against his past history. And spoiler, the judge is already skeptical.
But it's not addressing the underlying problem, which is they say you need inpatient drug treatment.
Judge, if I could,
Excuse me, we're on the record.
I would hope that you could give him intensive outpatient treatment and hold that other in abeyance, because I think he's going to do well with that, but he's got to help his family. He's got to be there for them.
State.
State agrees with the recommendation of the supervision department.
All right, the recommendation says inpatient treatment, or they say I could consider intensive outpatient treatment. How many children do you have?
I have 2 year-old,
What are their ages?
8 and 6.
And what is your work schedule?
Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7.
That's 10 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
to 7 p.m.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so who's looking after children during those times?
My wife is.
So I
Yeah.
mean, he trusts her to look after the children from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Do you have any other help with you?
We do have a support system, yes.
Who's your support system?
So family members, family friends, we recently moved, so my brother's down the street now. But it was very intensive as far as like getting her stabilized. So we have been seeing her psychiatrist, on a monthly basis. So she's really stable. So she's able to watch the kids. She's not a danger to herself or anyone around her. It was just the relapse. She still can't drive and none of that.
Before this hearing even begins, pay close attention. This isn't just another DWI case. What starts as a routine probation hearing quickly unravels into a shocking chain of violations, contradictions, and a major twist involving a second, far more serious case. Stick with this, because everything escalates fast.
And see, the problem is you've been on probation before for DWI. And there's a motion to revoke file. And you were continued, and then you were terminated unsatisfactorily. Is there anything else?
Judge, that's what we're asking for. It's an outpatient.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. A 2-year license suspension. There is to be victim impact panel live, DWI education, regular random UAs, ignition interlock for half the term, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's to be a referral to felony drug court. That's to be in custody. If not accepted, then SATA. And what I can tell you is felony drug court will see you before the week is out. All right, so have a seat in the box. They'll take you into custody. All right, so here's what the court doesn't understand. There's a new number 1 and there are 2 violations of condition number 41. So why are you all not proceeding on those violations?
Not aware of why that's, Judge. I was just instructed by the attorney assigned to this case that they just wanted to withdraw the MTR and hold off on proceeding before that new number 1 was ready. That would probably be the strongest basis to argue for revocation.
Well, you all need to confer because he has a violation of conditions number 41. That means that if those are true, there's something that needs to be done because obviously if that was true, there's something wrong with his UAs, maybe, I don't know. And he's on probation, driving while intoxicated. So do y'all want to talk to probation about that?
We have a little bit, Judge,
Okay.
about potentially altering and amending.
Well, is the defense in agreement to altering and amending?
Judge, we've talked about altering, amending and adding a couple of conditions.
And what would those be?
ISP, there were support meetings.
And just when you think the case is over, bam, we jump to a second, completely different case involving far more serious charges. This shift is massive. We've gone from probation debates to first-degree felonies. Watch how quickly the tone changes in the courtroom.
Potentially GPS, if he is able to bond that. I think the bonds are fairly high on his new cases. But while I think that's unlikely, we put a few conditions in place for that.
Alter and amend to include, so are y'all requesting full GPS?
Yes.
All right, so there'll be full GPS, waive fees. All right, there'll be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. All right, is there anything else?
There you go.
All right, thank you. Thank you. 2025 CR 008253, State versus Enrique Soriano. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Nicole Yates for the state of Texas.
Ron Walsh for defendant.
And are you Mr. Soriano?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand in count 1, your charge is possession of child?
Yes, Your Honor.
And count 2, you're charged with, I'm sorry, in count 1, you're charged with possession as a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. In count 2, you're charged with possession as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, count 1, you're to be sentenced to 18 years in the prison. Count 2, you're to be sentenced to 2 years in the prison. They're requesting that the counts run concurrently. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
To count one, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
To count two, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
State tender states 1 and all attachments pending objection.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
All right. Why should I follow this plea bargain agreement?
Your Honor, I would ask you to follow the plea bargain agreement. The first degree charge stems from an incident where you will be likely charged in a different county. The other possession charge is probably on the
18 years. And remember, in Texas, first-degree felonies can mean up to life. The judge choosing to follow the plea bargain here is a major decision. But note something important. The court also blocks him from any contact with minors, which is standard in cases involving illegal material, but it tells you exactly how serious the state considers his risk level.